Welcome back to Vote and Voice. Today, we're tackling something everyone loves to complain about, but few admit they benefit from, and it's called nepotism. Now, before you roll your eyes, hear me out. Nepotism isn't just that annoying cousin who somehow lands every internship at your dream company. It's everywhere. Politics, Hollywood, family business, maybe even your own office, and yes, it's going to annoy you. So, for the very beginning, for an example, like how come your cousin gets the job and why does it annoy everyone else so much? It's one of those universal truths. Someone you know gets an opportunity you don't, and you sit there wondering if merit actually matters. Spoiler, sometimes it does not. And to be clear, nepotism simply means favoritism towards relatives or close connections in professional settings. That's it. No secret handshake required. Although in some families, I wouldn't be surprised. Definition and history. For it, the terms comes from the Italian word nepotismo, originally describing popes giving jobs to their nephews. Yes, literal nephews. Fast forward today, and nepotism is everywhere. In politics, we see family dynasties. In entertainment, Hollywood kids seem to have golden tickets. In business, family-run companies often pass leadership down generations. And in academia, networking can tilt the scales towards relatives or friends. So nepotism can be direct, like literally hiring a relative, or indirect, where connections, mentorships, or networks give relatives a leg up. So why does it exist? So there are reasons people do this to beyond just, it's unfair. First, it's trust. So people tend to rely on family and friends to avoid risk. It's easier to trust someone who shares your blood type than a stranger who shares nothing but a LinkedIn profile. Second is power consolidation. Keeping influence with the trusted networks ensures that power stays predictable. If everyone in your inner circle agrees with your strategy, it's easier to maintain control. And then third is cultural factors. In some societies, family loyalty is seen as a virtue, not a vice. If your cousin succeeds, the whole clan wins. That's the thinking. And finally, it's efficiency. It's easier to hire someone you know than to go through endless applications and interviews. Nepotism can literally be the lazy person's HR strategy. Criticism and impact. Yes, of course, nepotism is controversial, and for good reason, as it fosters social inequalities and it blocks merit-based opportunities for outsiders. It sparks public outrage, sometimes going viral with memes or news stories, and it can cause organizational inefficiency because, yes, your cousin might not actually be qualified, and it perpetuates privilege, keeping wealth and influence within certain families. The ultimate power stays in a family strategy. So there's a difference between nepotism and meritocracy, and one of the biggest differences is meritocracy emphasizes fairness and competence, as nepotism emphasizes loyalty, trust, and sometimes efficiency. So organizations sometimes try to limit nepotism with HR policies, transparency measures, and whistleblowing mechanisms. But subtle forms often persist. Think mentorship or referral programs that proportionately favor relatives. So let's get practical. In politics, think of family dynasties, senators, presidents, local mayors. The Kennedy family in the U.S. is a classic example. Yes, people can complain, and yes, it works. And they vote for the name recognition sometimes. In entertainment, nepotism is everywhere. Actors, directors, influencers, the term nepo baby, in quotes, exists for a reason. Your favorite actor might have gotten their first big role because of their parents' connections. Don't be shocked. In corporations, family-run companies hand leadership down generations. And yes, your CEO's kids has a LinkedIn profile by early as middle school. I'm not kidding. So what's the takeaway? Is nepotism always bad? I mean, like, mostly, yeah, but not always. I mean, one argument for it is that, it can build trust and stability within organizations or governments, but it's rarely fair, and it often sparks public outrage. We secretly enjoy talking about it. So think about your own life. Have you ever witnessed nepotism? Have you benefited from it or gotten screwed over because someone else had the right last name? Send me a message, comment, or tweet. Let's hear your stories. And that's it for today's dive into nepotism, the invincible hand that sometimes helps, sometimes hurts, and almost always annoys. And thank you for watching Vote a Voice, and I hope to see you next time.